Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. Today we are doing a live stream of Ivanhoe Club Forest and Marsh LiDAR. This one was designed by Kay Van. This is a designer whose work I've never come across previously. It's another new designer we are going to showcase on the channel. And he does say, welcome to the Ivanhoe Club, located in Deerfield 3, just north of Chicago. The club broke ground in 1987 and by 1991 opened with a magnificent 67,000 square feet clubhouse unlike any other in the Chicagoland area. Comprised of two distinct dining facilities, meeting and hospitality space, ballroom, clay tennis courts, competition-sized pool and a second installation of 9 holes which presented a daunting field of play, the club rechristened Ivanhoe Club became a formidable challenger to all others. In 2003, Ivanhoe Club began a massive $4.5 million renovation of the courses by world-renowned golf architect Arthur Hills, the recreation resulting in 3 distinct 9 holes of golf. Forest, Prairie and Marsh has given the club the distinction of being regularly recognised as one of the top 25 championship courses in Illinois and was coined the rebirth of a champion. So really looking forward to playing this one here, guys. It's been a while since I have went live. I do apologise. I'm sure some of you are aware my latest video was Battlefield 4. So instead of shooting some helicopters today, we are looking to shoot some birdies and eagles, hopefully. So let's get right into this one. As you can see, it is a par 72. Fairways are firm, greens are soft, green speed are medium fast. Let's create match. I do hope all you viewers and subscribers are well, and thank you for the continued support on the channel. We will leave everything else default. And I tell you something, I can't recall the last time I played in soft green, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge actually. We do have 5 tee options. We will be playing from the longest tee set, which is a black tees, playing 7,035 yards. And for the camera fly-by purposes, pin set numero uno. So it's always great to play RCRs. Never heard of this designer's name previously. Like I say, he's a new designer we have come across. Just making sure we are live. I do apologise, we are live. I didn't advertise that I was going live. Just this moment decided to go live. I've not played this game since the Tiger Woods video, which was a few days ago. But looking forward to playing this one. And I think once again it's great that we've got a designer who's using the LiDAR feature. It can only help designers improve their work, especially with RCRs. You're going to get a more accurate version of the course, in my opinion. This one is taking a while to load up. I do apologise, but we are streaming in high quality. Whether or not that's going to affect the load up speed, I've got no idea. There we go. There's a loading bar there. Could also just mean that there's a lot of detail in this course. It's loading up really quickly there. But soft greens, geez, I cannot recall the last time I played soft greens. I'm so used to playing firm, fast greens. So this is going to be a challenge. Wow, I really like the colour in here right off the bat. So hole 1 is a par 4, playing 432 yards, stroke index 7. I really like the tree line here. It's making this fairway look very, very narrow indeed. Very daunting opening tee shot here. Love the colours. And that pin position is right bang in the middle of that green, I would suggest. Let's see if we can start with a good opening tee shot here. That wind should hopefully bring us back.
Solid swing.
Looks like it's a nice tee shot. Nice aerial view there of the landscape. And that is going to struggle uphill there. Don't think we've got long tee shot, but we are left with a gap wedge. Can the gap wedge reach there? It is uphill. Soft greens. I think we'll go with a pitching wedge. It is playing 135 yards bang on. That wind, we are slightly uphill as well, so I'm just going to loft this a touch. Let's see how soft and receptive these greens really are. Hopefully that wind takes us to the left. This came up a bit short. And that's the joy, or in my case, the hardship of playing with it lie grid off, because you do not know how severe uphill that shot was, and it was clearly more uphill than what I thought it was. 163 greens, actually not a bad speed for soft greens. This one is going to turn quite aggressively to the left here, 1 foot uphill. Let's just hope we've played that firm enough. Is it going to turn back? It should start to turn fairly aggressive. Oh, wow. Almost dropping the birdie there. How on earth did that not go in? That defied the laws of gravity there. And we are just going to pick up an opening par on the first hole. Solid start. So, hole number 2, par 4, playing 405 yards, stroke index 5. But welcome to the live stream, guys. We do have a few people in here watching. Like I say, I do apologise, just a spur of the moment thing. Had no intentions of going live today. My plans have slightly changed, allowing for that. But once again, a really nice looking opening tee shot here. Looks more daunting with the tree line. That wind should bring us back to the right hand side. It's way downhill. Do we have enough fairway to work with? Seeing a favourable wind here, a real double figure wind with a headwind, I reckon a tailwind I should say. I reckon they'd be taking that tee shot on. Solid tee shot. Hopefully the wind's going to bring us back, which it has, and that should work its way down this fairway really, really well. Should leave nothing more than a lob wedge or a pitch shot. It is going to be the lob wedge. This club's going to be bang on. Just going to loft it up 1 touch due to the downhill element. The wind should take us back to the right. It's a good strike. Have we got the yardage? Oh, how am I coming up so short once again? I'm baffled by that. I'm truly baffled. I lofted it up 1 touch just for a bit of extra height, and it's came up 39 feet short. I cannot understand that at all. I'm going to have to pay more attention to the lie at my feet here. So we've got a 39 foot putt, 3 inches uphill. This one's really going to turn hard left here, I would imagine. Need to give this one enough porridge with the green speeds. This should really start to swing left. Has it got the length? It's got the length. It's got the length. Oh my. This is going to be one of these rounds. You can just tell with the first 2 putts that have been really good putts from distance and they haven't dropped. And we do pick up our second par of the round, and we are going to remain at level par through 2 holes. Par 5 coming up here, though, the first of the par 5s that is playing 547 yards, stroke index 9. This one's going to be a dog leg left by the looks of things. No idea if we're going to be able to play the big dog here or not. But this is certainly a nice looking course, guys, so far. Ivanhoe Club, Forest and Marsh, LiDAR edition. Ooh, I think we can play driver, but we're going to have to put a touch of draw onto this. Don't like how the club's coming back today. There we go. Come on, draw. Can we just get through this tree line here? Oh, we've played that really, really well, and that should reward us with a reachable second shot into the green. Played that really, really well there. I think the 2 wood's going to be far too much. We're going to go with 2 iron. I think it's going to go right at our feet here. Yeah, that should be bang on line. Has it got the legs to get there? That is the $1 million question. I don't think it's going to get there. Just going to come up short. It should reward us with a flop shot, though. Flop shot. If you are long, you've got a bit of a backstop there that you could use. I don't expect to be too long here. That's certainly uphill. just de-loft this lob wedge a touch. Hopefully it's going to run out well for me and work its way round. Oh, that stopped really, really quickly, but I am forgetting we are soft greens, but it's a makeable 7-foot putt. Greens are quite aggressive here, to be honest. Quite challenging greens. Would have liked that closer. To be fair, I don't see how this misses if the break does what it should do. Yeah. Oh, it broke a lot more aggressive than I expected, and I played at a good weight there. So disappointed not to pick up birdie there. We are going to remain at level par through 3 holes. So quite a challenging course, to be honest. I don't think I'm playing badly. We've left the first 2 shots. Could argue left the first 3 approach shots short. It's going to take me a while to adapt to these soft greens. They are really receptible. But hole number 4 is a long par 3, playing 233 yards, stroke index 11. Looks like it's downhill a fair bit. I'm going to take off 13 yards here. So let's say 226, 216, hybrid, perfect club for me. Wind should bring us round. The green does turn to the left also. Wind's just picked up a touch. It's a good strike. Come on, wind. How's that came up so short? I don't think I'm getting full swings. I cannot be getting full swings in certain shots here. And that's the hardship with turning the shot feedback meter off, because I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm starting to think if I'm not doing 100% swings here. Hopefully we can recover with a flop shot. Once again, oh, I would have to generate spin when I didn't want it. And we've left that way short for the par save here. Fortunately, it looks like there's not too much break here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Boom. We saved the blushes. And we managed to walk away with par. And we are going to remain level par through the first 4 holes. Hole number 5 is a short par 4, playing 327 yards, stroke index 13. Really nice looking hole, this one. Second shot's going to be over the water. Nice bridge. Really like the layout of this course. Obviously, the majority of that's been done by LiDAR, but the designer would have still had to have done a lot of stuff here. I'm going to have to come down to 5 hybrid and hopefully just leave a wedge into that green.
Tee shot's looking good here.
I'm really starting to think that's came up short again. I don't know how far. No, I think that's came up. I think that's played the full distance there. It's actually really bang on almost. Wind should bring us back. It's going to loft this up 2 touches. Sounded a good strike. Once again, we're coming up way short. I don't understand how that little bit of loft I'm putting onto these clubs is making me come up 12 yards short. I do play by feel. Where's the chip shot? And we're just way off today, to be honest. I'm going to play this attackingly. Has it got the legs? It's got the line almost. Just didn't play it aggressively. And hopefully we can convert this for the par, but certainly not anywhere near the top of our game today. Few errors on my part.
That one's gonna keep you right there.
Hey Dave, welcome to the live stream, pal. Hope you're well. Hope you got your milk for work, bud. Thank you very much for stopping by. We are moving on to hole number 6. We're still level par here, not playing well as we could have. Really miscalculating shots, or like I say, I'm coming up really short, and I'm maybe not getting full swing. So maybe the errors in my swing But this is a par 3 playing 170 yards, stroke index 3. Tough green here, tough tee shot. Certainly don't want to be left at the flagstick here, or you are in big trouble. Just going to deal off this one a few touches due to the wind. Soft greens, we've got to take that into consideration. This is tough. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. That wind's not blowing me back at all. We might get a little bounce. Wind didn't take me back. I think the wind changed on us there. Sure, the wind changed on us. But it's actually worked out not too bad. We're in the heavy rough. We're going to fully loft this up. Should run out. Didn't run out as much as I would have liked. I would have liked that tracking right at the hole. Looked like we had the line.
Here. That would be nice.
We did have the line, but we are going to pick up another par, and I think that's us level par through 6 holes. Not even being close to a birdie, I don't think. Dave's got milk, guys, so everything's good. Everything's good. So, hole number 7, par 4, playing 429 yards, stroke index 17. Second easiest hole on the course. And once again, this is a really nice looking hole here, guys. Clearly been a lot of work done here, especially in the planting. I do feel the designers took a bit of care and effort on his planting here. Not much to plant, but the stuff he has done, he's done well in my opinion. Oh, tough tee shot. I don't think we need to hit the big dog here. We're struggling as it is. We're going to come down to 2 wood. Look to find this area here. Just deal off it. Try and get a good bit of run out.
Now that was a swing.
Good strike. And that should leave us in prime location to come across the water, hopefully right in line with the flag.
And from here, we're right around 170.
7 iron? I don't think we need 7 iron. I'm going to come down to the 6 iron with that wind behind us. Just going to deal off it, hope for a good bit of run out. It's a good strike.
Looks like,
soft greens, this should sit. Very good shot there. Just ran on a little bit more than I would have liked. Probably the best shot, or best approach shot of the round anyway. We do have an 11-foot putt, but once again, these greens are aggressive. It is downhill, so I am going to allow that little bit of extra break with the slow speed I'm going to be playing this. Come on, turn. Turn. Oh, it's going to turn more than what I suggested it did. These greens are tough.
4 feet. Let's do this.
And that's going to leave me with a tap-in 4-foot putt for the par. Disappointed with that birdie effort. No idea if the course greens in real life, this is an RCR, are going to be playing as tough as this. Really aggressive breaks in that. We do move on to hole number 8, which is a par 4, playing 430 yards, stroke index 15. But really enjoying the challenge of this course. It is refreshing. I don't know, I'll be honest, I do not know, hand on heart, if this is a challenging course or if I'm just playing poorly. Like I say, with all the aids I've got turned off bar the green grids, it's so hard to determine if you're playing well or bad, because I've got no shot feedback. I would say we've got medium wind speeds. Just looking to come to the left of this fairway here. Surely this wind's going to have enough to hold me up. Sounded like a good clean strike. That should come out past this tree and open up the line of sight into this green. Probably going to be about a 7 or 8 iron now. 8 iron into the wind maybe. Yeah. Once again, I think this ball at our feet's going to go left. Going to have to deal off this a fair bit. Certainly don't want to be too... Oh, wow, look at that runoff. Tough approach shot here. Once again, I don't like how it doesn't feel fluid or fluent. My swing today, it's like stuttering. Sounding like a good strike. Certainly want to be to the right of the flagstick. I think that's came up way short once again. It's going to be a monster uphill putt, and that's if it stays on the green. Unfortunately for me, oh no, fortunately for me, I thought I was going to stay on, it didn't, it just ran off. But once again, I think I'm failing to read the break at my feet, the lie at my feet. Soft greens, just going to really attack this. This is really going to turn back towards the cup, hopefully. We've not read the break well enough there, but yardage should be bang on. Wow. That is such an aggressive turn there.
6-footer here, nothing too scary.
So 6-foot putt. This one's just going to turn slightly to the left. From the left to the right. Come on, guys. There's no way that broke as severely as that.
Okay, setting up for the bogey.
That's, looking back at that now, that's not the read it gave me the first time. Certainly not the read it gave me the first time. The lines were a lot slower. That first line didn't move. And we are going to be picking up a bogey there. So no idea what's happened there. Maybe it could be a bit of lag my end. The course isn't loading up properly. But we are one over. I can't recall the last time I was one over. And bar with the green grids turned off. But let's see if we can pick this up. We are moving on to hole number 9, which is 500 yards, par 5. Stroke index 1, making it the most difficult hole on the course. But once again, open hole this one. Very open hole. Tough green as well. Very tight greens, long, slim green. Big dog looks good here though. Fairway should slope us back. Down towards the left, down towards the water hopefully.
Great contact.
Bit of lag there, great strike though. And there we go, we've played that almost to perfection. Hey, Omni Black, welcome to the live stream, pal. Thank you very much for stopping by. I do hope you're well. Wow. Do I have enough club here? I think I'm going to have to play this. Use the wind. Going to deal off this as well. Come on, get up there. Get up. Get up. Oh my goodness. Wow, how has that came up so short? I cannot explain why things are coming up so short today. I'm going to have to go with the 5 hybrid. We're going to have to loft this up. I cannot understand that at all. We've had a few very strange... You are kidding me. I can't understand this at all, guys. This is a tin cup moment. I ain't giving up here. This is certainly not how the hole's suggesting. With that wind, which I'm going to say is a 6 to 7 mile per hour, maybe 8 mile per hour wind, that ball should have enough yardage to get up here. It's 5 feet above my feet.
That's going to have to hit something.
Wow. So, I can only assume once again the error is on my part, but we are not playing well today at all. This is going to leave us with a tough chip shot for a 7. We've got to put this in for a double bogey. It's going to turn to the right. Oh, wow. I think that clipped the hole. It's going to be one of these rounds where just nothing's happening.
Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer.
So we do have a 7-foot putt for an 8. I cannot recall the last time I had an 8. See if any of you guys can recall when the last time is that I had an 8 on a hole. We do manage to get the 8. But what is going on here? We are 4 over. We are never finishing level par in this course, guys. I do not know what's going on, if I'm playing terrible or if this is just such a tough course. But we will try and pull things back ever so slightly and get as close back to level par as possible. Hole 10, par 5, playing 554 yards, stroke index 12. The annoying thing is I don't feel that this is such a challenging course. I just don't feel I should be 4 over at this exact moment in time. But once again, like we did say, there's been not a lot of planting done. He's not had to do a lot of planting, but the rare bit of planting and a layout he's done, I think it's been done well. I like it. Just going to apply a touch of drop. I think I've pulled that. I've definitely pulled that because there's no way I put enough draw onto that to get it to go as far left as that.
Okay, you're kind of in.
And do you know what?
This is the danger zone.
I'm actually enjoying the live stream where I am really struggling here. Because it's clear I'm struggling with my game. It proves I'm human. And I cannot see us getting out of here well. Just going to try and chase this 2-iron as far down this fairway as possible. That was a good strike. Good contact there. Hopefully it's going to set up a wedge into this green.
Get back on the fairway. This is good stuff here. I'd say it looks like
we're longer out than that. We are. A 9-iron into the wind. Soft greens. Uphill. I would definitely say the ball at our feet's uphill. It's going to take a bit of yardage off. I would like to think that's about a 7 or 8, maybe 9 mile per hour wind. I'm just going to hit this club. It's a good strike. Come on in, wind. Come on, wind. Should kick a little bit forward. Sat down really quickly. The greens are really receptible here.
14 feet to the hole.
And we've got a putt. Tough putt. 14 feet. It's breaking both ways. I don't see how this misses, to be honest. Don't see how this has got to... Oh, it's going to turn more.
Ooh.
It's another misread putt. I am really struggling to read these greens accurately.
Here we go. 4 par.
We've had a few misreads from the grid, in my opinion. We do scramble the par after a poor tee shot.
Sitting at 4
and it's just one of these days that it's not going to be our day. But despite that, enjoying the challenge here. Once again, a very open looking hole here. And it is a par 4, playing 401 yards, stroke index 4. But like I say, this is an RCR. And that pin location is once again very, very tough. Very tough pin locations here. But on the flip side of that, you do have soft greens. Oh, the controller slipped off my thumb there. Or should I say my thumb slipped off the controller. But this should start to make its way back into the centre of the green, the fairway. We are going to be left with a wedge here. Let's see if we can get this one close. It's going to be a pitch. Didn't think we were as close as that. Look at that though. Going to have to really loft this up and just hope that this ball stops. Just try to use this slope here. Try to use this slope. That should sit down. Come on, sit down, sit down, sit down. Oh, wow. That is a huge bounce off that slope. I thought we almost played it really, really well. That took a massive kick off that slope. We are going to really attack this. Just not happening for us today. On another day that probably drops in after the kick. But we are going to pick up a par, which for me, in the way things are going today, it's probably a decent score there. And we are going to remain at 4 over par with 7 holes remaining. Hole number 12, par 3, playing 197 yards, stroke index 8. It's such a clean looking course. Very simplistic. But I do like the rare bits of planting that has been done here. And I really like the layout. Obviously it's been achieved by LiDAR. Just going to loft this up one touch. Use the wind and the slope of the green here to take the ball back round. Whoa, it's really stuttery. It's a good strike. I don't understand this. Why is things coming up so short? Is it, I don't know if the guys on the live stream or the guys watching us back later on, I can't explain this. I have never experienced this on this game. Surely I cannot be miscalculating things as purely as that. I surely can't. This should run out in the heavy rough. Come on. I've left myself a challenging par putt here. But very bizarre why I'm coming up so short on certain holes. Hey North, how's it going, pal? Welcome to stream, mate. I do hope you're well. So a 9-footer here. I don't see how this misses. It's surely got a turn. We do salvage the par. It just, so many unexplainable things happened this round that I just can't figure it out. But we do move on to hole 13. Hopefully this isn't going to be an unlucky hole for me. But it is a par 4, playing 447 yards, stroke index 14. This is going to be a slight dogleg left. I just love the colouring of this course. Really, really do. And I would imagine, with the use of LiDAR, like I say, it's a course I've never come across, that it is going to be a very accurate RCR. Or as accurate as you can get it. So surely with a wind here, we can take on as much of this rough as we can. It's a good strike. Should find the heart of the fairway here. It should kick left. But thanks to the guys in the live chat. Thank you very much for hanging out. Really appreciate it. North saying it, he's been noticing it, he's been coming up. Yeah, North, it's funny you say that. It's been the 9 iron and the 8 iron. But yeah, really coming up short with certain clubs today. So 109. Yeah, I think this club's perfect. It is soft greens, which I ain't going to lie, I'm struggling to get to grips with. Just going to deal off this one touch. But if you are enjoying the live stream, guys, obviously the quality of golf's not been great today, but please hit the like button.
I think this one's going for it.
Should be all over it with the soft greens. It's our best approach shot by a mile. By a mile.
And here we go. This one for birdie.
The round, and hopefully we're going to pick up our first birdie off the round.
Perfect.
And we get back to 3 over par. I don't think we're going to get back to level par for the round, but we'll take the birdie there. We do have one par 5 coming up. But hole number 14 is a short par 4, playing 363 yards, stroke index 6. This one's going to be a slight dogleg right. Omni Black, thanks very much for hitting that like button, pal. Really appreciate it. Once again, I really like the layout. I really like the layout of this course, guys. Like we said, there's not been much planting done, but the rare bits of planting it he has been done really well, in my opinion.
That was amazing.
Sounded like a good strike. Just try to find the centre of the fairway here. It's going to be a pitch shot. Might even be a flop shot, actually. And we may... No, it is going to be a pitch. Into this wind. It's an uphill green. Just going to loft it up one touch. And surely this should stop really quickly for me. Good execution. This should stop after a slight run out. We are looking for the first time in the round with back-to-back birdies. And we do get back to 2 over par. Can we do the unthinkable here and get back to level par? But just that holes 8 and 9, guys, where it just went horribly wrong for us. Hole 15 is a par 5. The easiest hole in the course, playing 533 yards. It's stroke index 18. But this is a very natural, simplistic course. Ivanhoe Club, Forest Marsh. It looks like we should comfortably reach this in 2 with a good tee shot here. Wind should take us round to the right. I would certainly say from my current experience that the back 9 is playing slightly easier than the front 9. But like I say, it's one of these courses, and with all the aids I've got turned off, with the shot feedback, the lie grid, I cannot tell you accurately if I've played poorly or if the course has been challenging. It's just been one of them. I think we can loft this 2-iron up just a touch. Soft green, so it should sit down fairly quickly. Wind is going to take us. That green is going to take us towards the pin also, hopefully. It's a good strike. Wow. Wow. Once again, what is going on? I can only imagine, like I said, there's no way a 2-iron should come up as short as that, guys. I can only imagine I am not putting full swings in these things. That is all I can think of. But there is another shot, and it's been a common theme for the round. It is just coming up so short. Looking to put this in. I'm looking to put this in the cup. Oh, wow. I'm way short. So we're going to have a putt from distance here for birdie. An 11-footer. Hopefully this turns for me. Oh, it's a great putt. It's a great putt to salvage a birdie there. Really happy with that birdie. And we do get 3 consecutive birdies and claw it back to 1 over.
Okay, let's see what happens here on this par 4. Let's go ahead and drop this one into the fairway and take it from there.
Yeah, like I say, North, I'm finding I've not played the game in a few days, but I'm finding a few things very bizarre what's going on. I don't know if there's been an update. Hey, Nigel, welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. It could be, I think I've been putting a few fasts and pulling things, but I think what I'm maybe possibly doing is not doing a full swing. It's the only thing I can really think of why things are coming up so short. But this is the joy of having a shot feedback. You know, if you're struggling, you can 9 times out of 10 alter things. But maybe I'm just not putting full swings on it, guys. But nonetheless, really enjoyed my time out here. Like I say, I find it great that I struggle at times. Guys probably think, oh, Early just uploads his best rounds when he's recording, but that's not the case. So, let us see, a bit of calculation to do here. I've got to, that is playing 135 with a wind behind me. I'm just going to loft this up 2 touches because the last time I came up hell of a short with a pitch and wedge. Sounded like a good strike. Oh, we're a bit right of the flag here, and we're long. Wow. Really long this time. And right.
Putting from around 16 feet out.
16 feet long. Wow. This one's going to be a tricky putt. This is really going to turn aggressively here. I just want to touch this, really. Is it going to turn? Oh, it is going to turn, but it's going to turn way too much.
That's tough.
We're certainly struggling maybe just to walk away with par here. An 8-footer. This one is going to turn to the right. Oh, wow. Once again, I do feel that looks like a different green grid there, guys, to what I had the first time coming back. I really feel that there's been a few flaws in this course with the green grid. It reminds me of the Golf Club 2 with the phantom breaks. Unfortunately, we do pick up the bogey there. But hole number 17, par 3, playing 204 yards, stroke index 2. Nice creek separating the rough and the green here. It's another tough pin location. Certainly cannot be short, or that ball's going to come all the way back down. Wow. So it's down 12 feet. I'm just going to loft this up a few touches. Can't take the risk of being short here. I really can't. Wind should hold us up and slightly bring us back round. I would like to think this is right at it. How quickly is it going to sit down? Didn't sit down quickly at all on the soft greens. Would have liked that hybrid to sit down quicker there. But we do left with a nasty chip shot coming back. Certainly don't want to go long here. I would say if I'm 3 feet past the pin, this ball's bye-bye. Get in. Get in. Oh, stop, stop, stop. No. Wow. That is bye-bye ball. I really didn't think I played it as aggressively as that. So unfortunate there. It's just been one of these rounds where anything that could go wrong has went wrong. So this is nasty. Let's see. It is going to be breaking, I would say, most. Just going to favour the right. I've got no idea how much it's breaking at my feet accurately, because I've got the green grid turned off, so there's no point changing the driver and then showing the green grid. But this is up 3 feet. That should start to turn back. We haven't, have we? Sums up this round. Perfectly sums up this round, that you're as close as that from 50 feet up 3 feet and it still doesn't drop. Certainly the golfing gods have not been with me this round. I can assure you that. So, let's move on to the final hole. And this very natural, simplistic course, but I do feel there's a few flaws in it. Whether it's my end with the internet, I do not know. But I can only judge what I see in play. But this is a par 4 playing 437 yards. Stroke index 16. Look at that. The thing that I'm disappointed with here is he mentioned the clubhouse. That it was a real super clubhouse ahead of its time. And we're not getting to see the clubhouse. That is disappointing. I have been specifically looking out for it. You would expect it to be here in the 18th, but he made a big thing in his course description about the clubhouse. And it's not in the course. I mean, obviously it's probably hard with the buildings that your default set with to create the clubhouse, but you could have maybe at least put in a realistic or close to version of the clubhouse that he spoke about. So kind of disappointed with that one. Just going to loft this up 2 touches, this 9 iron. If we are long, surely with this line that we're taking, that should come back towards the flag. It's a laggy connection. Nah, guys. There's no way that is coming up as short as that. That 9 iron again. I know I swung that full, so I can't explain what's going on today. There's been so many variations of me coming up way short that I just cannot explain. And I'm sure, as you can guess, I've been doubting myself. But the more I think about it here, I don't think this has been me. I guess we'll never know because I've got the shot meter turned off. But for me, I've played this game long enough to know when I'm at fault and when the game's at fault. I don't know if there's something going on with the servers here. Get in. Get in. Oh, just didn't have the legs. We are going to finish with par, but an enjoyable round, guys. Nonetheless, I'm going to finish 3 over. To this day, I don't know if this is a challenging course. If I played badly, if I just suffered too many issues, I guess I'll never know. But there we go, guys. Ivanhoe Club, Forest Marsh. An enjoyable course, simplistic course, natural looking. Obviously, as you can see, has a few falls. I'll give it a favourite. For me, I would give that a 3.5. Because I think I experienced quite a lot of issues. But we'll round it up and give it a 4, which I think is fair. A few phantom breaks could have been due to me streaming on high quality, which I always do. My internet's fibre optic, shouldn't have any issues there, but I just felt that a few of the green grids weren't loading in as quickly as they could have. But it's a course that you will not regret playing. I think my stats say all. Fairways in regulation 92, which is fairly good. greens in regulation 50%. For a player my experience and capabilities, that's not acceptable, and it was merely due to me coming up really short. But that is it for today. Thank you so much to all the guys in the live chat who hang out. If you enjoyed it, please spam the like button. If you're watching this back later on YouTube once it's processed and you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button. If you didn't enjoy it, hit the dislike button, whatever turns you on. But that is it for today's video. I will see you all guys in a few coming days for the next video. But until then, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.